Block right now, and a lot of great organizations in town have been helping out with the animal rescue all over the country with the different hurricanes that did hit this country of ours. And boy, we're going to meet one of those dogs that made the long journey up here, Jackie.
Sadie's got to check. She's on the set. She's leaving the set, but we're just trying to get you introduced to this wonderful animal this morning, who is a rescue from a hurricane situation. So tell us who you brought in this morning.
This morning we have Nikki. She's a
Nikki.
Yes, she's a 3-year-old boxer lab mix.
Okay.
She did come up from Texas. We sent down our.
Oh my gosh!
So Nikki, you guys. So apparently Nikki's not a fan of TV, but that's okay.
Stage fright. We'll call it stage fright.
There you go. It could be.
So,
hang on, I have some newspaper.
Yeah, so I've been told actually that when our volunteers went down to Texas on September 30th, they brought back between 3 vehicles. We brought back 45 animals, and I'm told that that drive actually went very smoothly.
Did it really? Good.
So thank you, Nikki, for being so good on the ride up from Texas.
Hey, nothing happened on the ride up, which is a good thing.
I mean, there were a lot of pit stops, I'm told, but also
which is a good thing,
right?
But how many different animals? You said what, 40?
We had 45 total.
45, and you had to hang on to them for a little bit, didn't you?
Yes. So we had 45 total come up. 16 of those are dogs. Half of them are actually heartworm positive.
Okay, and what does that mean for people that may not be familiar with what heartworm positive is?
So heartworm it's a parasite that does go into the dogs, and it's not transmitted from dog to dog. It's if there's a mosquito that bites one and then bites the other one, that's how it could get transmitted. So we're not super concerned about it being spread amongst the dogs that we've rescued. But it does mean they'll be on antibiotics for about 6 weeks, and then the injections to kill the heartworms begin. So
now, what happens with those antibiotics? Do you guys already have those antibiotics
we do.
purchased? So if somebody decides to adopt a dog, you already have that taken care of, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's something that people need to be very aware of, is that the dog may be needed to be treated, but you're going to have the medicine to treat the dog.
Exactly. Okay. We do have 4 of our heartworm positive dogs in foster already, and those ones are going to, like you said, with the antibiotics as well as the heartworm treatment itself, that's on Furry Friends. So if you do choose to foster any of the 4 remaining ones, including Nikki, we will provide that medication and the instructions on what to do with it.
Wonderful. Well, we're very grateful to the great work that you do here locally, but helping other dogs that need forever homes from other states in situations like the hurricanes that we've recently had. If people want more information on those wonderful animals that you have, where should they go? Because I know you guys are great about listing who they are, personalities, and things like that.
Furryfriendsrefuge.org is our website. We have separate tabs for dogs, cats, and the mix of small critters up for adoption. Each picture will have information about the animal, like you said, the age, which location they're at, information about their personality, and the adoption fee.
Wonderful. Okay.
Now, the kitty cats, what ages are the cats that you might happen to have? You have almost 30 of them.
Yes, about half of them are kittens. So we've got 11 of them that are still in foster care, so those are the ones that are the youngest ones. But we did have a couple of what we would call teenage kittens, you know, the 4 months-ish.
Look at those faces.
And then
that's a cool one.
Yes, that one is, I've heard from her foster mom, she is a spitfire in a good way. But some of them are grown-up cats as well, but by the time that they are all ready for adoption, which some of them are, like I said, the littlest ones are not, they will all be spayed and neutered, microchipped, vaccinated, and yes, all that.
Wonderful. Well, we just want to remind everybody you have a lot of great animals that need homes, so make sure you check out your wonderful shelters that you can have, but you're also already in the process of building a new place as well. How's that going?
That's going pretty well. We've gotten our blueprints all pretty much drawn up. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Nikki.
No,
she's really excited about the idea of a third shelter.
Yeah,
so still working on the fundraising for it, but we're still optimistic that we'll be able to break ground hopefully this year, and definitely we want to get it open by midway next year.
No, a lot of people are commending you, and rightfully so, over the great work that you do, because normally you guys have a couple of other 100 animals that you're caring for, aren't you?
Yes, normally this time of year we'd have about 250 at most. Right now, today we have 295.
Okay.
So,
but you still were able to open your doors with the situation that we had down south.
Absolutely, yes.
And that's going to continue to happen.
And you know, you have to thank the community, because we, on the lead up to it, we said, hey, can you help us get some of our local animals home so we can make space for these animals? And people really stepped up. So
fantastic. Well, speaking of stepping up, we want to make sure to continue to fund the efforts that the Great Furry Friends is doing. And you have a wonderful event coming up right around the corner.
Yes, we do. On Friday, October 27th, we'll have our 6th annual Wags and Whiskers silent auction. We have a new auctioneer this year. for the live portion.
Well, I'm not very nice to people. Let's just so you know. I'll be nice at the beginning, but if you start keeping your hands in your pockets, we'll pull them out of your pockets.
Excellent,
To
excellent.
make sure that you give, because the whole idea is to get money to help this organization continue.
Yes, and tickets are $45. They are available at both of our shelters as well as online. The event, I said, is Friday, October 27th from 7 to 10 p.m. at Decades Event Center.
Okay, and tell everybody where Decades Event Center is.
Right across the street from our West Des Moines shelter. So I believe Decades' address is 1208, perhaps, Grand Avenue, but we're at 1211 Grand Avenue in West Des Moines. So just find our shelter and go across the street.
Okay, and just find your shelter, and maybe you can just nose around a little bit too, and see what it's really about, because that's the whole idea, for people to understand what your organization is about.
Exactly.
Now, you mentioned auctioneering, but what's happening at this event? Why do people need to attend for a fun evening?
Well, there's going to be some wonderful appetizers and drinks. There's going to be great company and a lot of really amazing prizes up for bid. We've got some vacation packages, some pampering packages for yourself, some pampering packages for your pets, different wall decor, artwork, furniture items, just a whole slew of really awesome things that it's kind of fun. You get a little competitive with maybe your friends or strangers. You see someone who wants something and you're like, wait a minute, I might want that too. And it all goes to the great cause.
Yeah,
So.
it's always a great event. But let's remind everybody about a great dog that needs a home, Nikki, who's just been kind of wandering
Nikki,
the
you're so
studio
fine.
today. She's just checking things out, very curious, but wants to find her way into your heart and home as well this morning. So give us the details on Nikki.
Again, Nikki is 3 years old. She is a lab boxer mix. She is at our West Des Moines shelter right now. She is currently in the process of getting her heartworm treatment, but again, that would be covered by us. To adopt her is $100.
There you go.
Okay,
Wonderful.
wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for everything you do.
Hey, thanks for having us on.
Outstanding. We're looking forward to it.
Downright proud. If people want more details, remind us your website one more time.
furryfriendsrefuge.org.
Perfect.
Thank you so
Great
much.
to see you, Sadie.
All
Thanks for
right,
having
it's
us.
20 minutes past 8 o'clock, and we will be right back. You're watching CW Iowa Live in West Des Moines.